What if I told you there is a man who left home 27 years ago and still hasn't returned? A man who walked through jungles, deserts, frozen oceans, survived arrests, visa bans, pandemics, wars, and today, after 31,000 miles, he's less than 1,000 miles from finishing the greatest walk in human history. This is the unbelievable, almost impossible story of Karl Bushby, the man who set out to walk around the world and refused to stop. Back in 1998, Karl was a young British paratrooper with a crazy idea, a walk so big, so outrageous, that even he didn't fully understand it. It started as a barroom bet, a joke, a dream. He said, "I'm going to walk from the southern tip of South America all the way back home to England. No rides, no shortcuts, no engines, just my feet." He thought it would take 12 years. Now, it's been nearly 3 decades from the moment he stepped into the wilds of Chile. The world began throwing challenges at him. He crossed the Darién Gap, one of the most dangerous jungles on Earth where even soldiers hesitate to go. He walked through the Atacama Desert, one of the driest places on the planet. He trekked across mountains, slept under bridges, fought off animals, was robbed, detained, and at one point he was stuck in Russia for years because visa rules kept changing. But nothing compares to his most legendary moment. Karl walked across the frozen Bering Strait, yes, the icy ocean between Russia and Alaska, pulling a sled behind him at nearly 50 C. He became the first person in history to do it on foot. No planes, no boats, just raw human endurance. But the world changed while he was walking. Borders tightened, visas became political tools, and suddenly, a man who just wanted to put one foot in front of the other was navigating international laws he never imagined. The pandemic trapped him. Multiple wars blocked his path. Sponsors disappeared. Money ran dry. He took breaks only when forced, never to quit, only to wait for the world to calm down. And yet, every time the door reopened, Karl stepped forward again. Now, after 27 years, Karl is back in Europe, pulling his cart, sleeping in roadside shelters, and moving slowly toward the one finish line he's dreamed of for half his life, home. According to new reports from the Washington Post, Reuters, and others, he has less than 1,000 miles left. If everything goes right, he'll complete the journey by September 2026, but even the final stretch isn't easy. He still has to navigate the last borders, battle the elements, and solve one final puzzle. How do you return to England without using a boat, plane, or any motorized machine? Because Karl is determined, he wants this walk to be unbroken, from day one to the finish line. Every mile must be earned. So why does he keep going? After reading every recent interview, one answer stands out. Karl believes the world is still full of kindness. He says strangers have fed him, sheltered him, repaired his cart, raised money for him, and reminded him that humanity across cultures and borders is more generous than we think. His walk is no longer just an expedition. It's a living map of human connection, and now, after 27 years, he is closer than ever to completing one of the greatest feats in the history of exploration. When Karl Bushby finally walks through the door of his home in England, he won't just end a journey, he'll finish a legend.